Alright, next restoration. Let's go to the next level of cool stuff. Take a look at this. Now, I've never seen one of these. You gotta research it. On the back of the sheath it says Rock Island Arsenal 1910. So this is pre-World War I. How cool is that? Big brass handguard there. Now this one appears to have been high polished. Right here it says SA 1910. And this over here says US 13214. So we got some good numbers to look up. Appears to be a Bolo knife. Well, it is a Bolo knife, but awful fancy. Very nice handles. There's one tiny little crack right there, but that's not enough to hurt anything. Good clean and polish on that one. It'll take a little while to high polish one that big, but we'll do it. Sheath is in very good shape. The stitching is in good shape. It's just like some of the other ones I've done. It's dirty. I'm going to take it out and wash it. And this appears to be, I don't think it would be real silver, probably nickel silver. And I hadn't figured out this belt clip yet. I think this pops up and it folds down. I think is what it does, but I'll see if I can find one, and it only pivots to there and to there. See if I can find one, figure it out before I mess with it too much. There we go. To the sink and the soapy water, and we're gonna wash this up a little bit, let it dry. How pretty is that? Oh, missed a spot. We'll see it some more here in a little bit. Alright, here's the sheath. Got it polished up about the best I can polish it. I thought it was silver, but it looks like brass. Maybe not brass, it might be bronze. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to do a lot of research on this one to try to figure out just what it is. And the blade is some of the hardest steel I've ever had to deal with. And we'll see that here in a little bit. But it looks nice. Now this leather is, well, this was made 113 years ago. Now I washed it, cleaned it, and oil dipped it to try to get some hydration back in it. It's got some cracks in it, but for what it is, I think it's going to be fine. It's oiled. Now I'm going to coat it down with mink oil, really heavy, and let it sit for a few hours, and do that a couple of times. And that'll be pretty much it on this one, because I don't want to take a chance on damaging it anymore. But for the age, that's nice. I still hadn't figured this deal out here, but I've got it polished and cleaned up pretty good. It does swivel like that, but I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out before I get done with it. Alright, we're finished up on the 1910 knife. There's the sheath. Now once I polish this down, I'm pretty sure it's probably brass. It's either brass or bronze. We're going to look it up and see if we can't figure it out. A lot of times on these old knives, there's not any construction details on what they're made out of. Blade all polished up. Looks very, very nice. Like I said before, I don't know what this is made out of. We probably will never know. But this is some very, very hard steel. It's got some hairline scratches in here. You can't feel them, but you can see them. I used all the buffing compound I have. I used ultra-cut, polishing, mid-range, and I can't polish those out without taking a grinder to it, which I don't want to do, because it appears to never been sharpened. It does have a very, very couple little dings in it right in here, but I don't want to change that. I don't want to put it on the grinder. Anyway, there we go. Now on the handle, it had those couple little cracks, hairline cracks in there on either side. Now I filled those with super glue. I squeezed them with the clamp and they wouldn't move, so that means it's not broken all the way through. Should be just fine. Now when you put it in the sheath and take it out, the inside the sheath has oil on it, so you'll get a little bit of residue in there. Put it in the right way. I'm going to put it in and leave it there. There you go. What do you think about that? Very cool piece. Now let's go inside and look this one up, see what we can find out about it. One of the coolest restoration knives I've done so far. Alright, I finally found some information on the Rock Island 1910 Bolo knife. Now I'll leave this link here. You can see there. Estimated price $300 to $600. Now, for the restorations I've done so far, I think this is the most valuable. And the one we just did, which was actually just a good cleanup and polish, I would rate this one in the $600 range. Original sheath, has not been ground on, and I didn't grind on it, I just polished it. Okay, the symbol on there is called a flaming bomb. And it is marked on the sheath. It's really hard to see because the leather is worn, but it's all there, it's all original. I can't find any information on what the steel is and all that kind of stuff, but it's a very, very nice piece. It's just like the top two there. Very, very nice. Now, it wasn't a very extensive restoration, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I thank y'all for watching. I thank you for your support, and I'll see y'all next time.